What's up, folks? Ability to dribble is very underrated. I really don't know any other this easy ability that wouldn't be used correctly till even champion, and it's totally not how you should train in Rocket League. We often choose more flashy abilities like air dribbles. Yes, we first learn dribbling in the air, then on the ground. But it's just like a baby wanted to learn how to run instead of learning walking first. Ability to dribble is used in almost every aspect of the game. I would even say that without it, we can't properly get the ball out of our net correctly. After our opponents give away the possession to us, we have to make some correct choices related to starting an attack. And it will be almost impossible if we don't know how to dribble in a way. Okay, but it's not a theory. We have to actually learn how to do it. So today we'll learn the best way of dribbling, when dribbling is beneficial, and many more. If you like this video so far, consider subscribing and joining my Discord server. Link in description. What we have to do to control the ball on our car? It's basic question about dribbling, because if we want to catch our opponent off guard, dribbling is the best. Without dribbling, we just can't do proper flicks, because if our control over the ball is too low, the ball will be bouncing totally out of control and either drop from our roof or we just won't hit it. This is actually the most common mistake when pulling off flicks, not being able to control the ball. Now I will tell you one thing that will just change your life totally. It's a total game changer, so better fasten your seatbelts because it's gonna be bumpy out there. One only thing we have to do in the beginning of your training of dribble is to learn how to move your car more delicate. Yes, you have to just dab your analog stick or AD button, and even if you fail, try to do it as delicate as you can. Of course, without the ball on your roof. First, theory. We are in goddamn school, I won't teach you how to cook if you won't know ingredients. Go into training and just drive. But when you want just to turn car, don't do it as usual, but try to just dab the turning button. Do it for like 5 minutes and then try it with the ball. Do exactly the same thing with the ball when you have it on your car. Just do not turn too sharp. That's the point of this training. Second thing you have to grind when dribbling is to dribble the ball without using any boost for as long as you can. Okay, I know it's harder and some of you would even say that it's impossible to do, but it's actually kinda easier if you just use less boost than you're using now. Just try to dribble the ball in more middle part of your roof, try looking at the circle under the ball and just aim for absolute middle of this ring. And do not brake too sharp too. Try to use acceleration and brake button the same way as you were using turns. Try to relax yourself more and do it more smoothly and delicate. Then you should be able to dribble more smoothly, which means you will be more consistent with your flicks. Of course, this process is very long and you won't be dribbling as some pro, but after some time your flicks will totally destroy your opponents. Okay, you know how to make more smoothly turns and moves with the ball on your roof, but this is only the beginning of your training routine about flicks. Dribbling ability is just the core. Now you just have to take the advantage of your knowledge about it. Now, let's go into a free play again. I assume that you know how to dribble because I've told you how to hold the ball on your roof. But now you have to understand how to position the ball on your car to get the flick you want. First, let's say that you are going with the ball, just the middle part of your car. Just chilling, you just learn how to dribble properly and you make delicate corrections and the ball is perfectly still on your car. If you want to make anything to flick the ball or to feint your opponents with fast turns, first you have to make the ball go in your hood more forward. Just don't do it too much because you will drop. Duh. Do it delicate, just as you did with turning and going forward backward. If you see that the ball went slightly off your roof, now you can make a flick. Of course, you can flick the ball when it will stay in the middle part of the car, but it won't be so consistent and your opponent will be more likely to defend this kind of shots. So let's pretend to drop it a bit. Then you can flick it normally, so with just normal forward dodge, or you can make a diagonal flick. Forward dodge flick is less powerful but more accurate, and diagonal flick is more powerful but it requires very good aiming skills from you to aim into a goal. Second idea would be to make a 45 flick or 90 flick, but those are kinda harder to perform, so if you want it you can, but I don't recommend those for the beginning. You just jump, turn your car left or right to have front of your car pointing at more or less 45 degrees angle and then make backward dodge or diagonal backward dodge. You get a lot of speed by those flicks, but as I've said, those are harder than regular flicks. Okay, we got through dribbling and how to maintain the ball on your car, and we've talked about using dribblings to get better flicks. Now let's say something about other types of dribblings like bounce dribbling or air dribbles. Bounce dribbling is some kind of sorcery that doesn't require a lot of skill. You just have to hit the ball quickly after it bounces up. It's really not that hard. You have to just use everything I've said earlier, so delicate touches, not so much boost, and only precision. All you have to do is just to wait till you will have a ball that is barely or kinda more bouncing, just bouncing. This is kinda situational thing, because if you want to make it bounce by yourself, it will take too much time to prepare and your opponents will just rush you. So let's say you have this kind of ball. Now you just have to touch it again and again and again, and what's give you this kind of position? Opponent just won't know if your next move will be bouncing again, or you fire this rocket into his goal. Yeah, it's very good. Okay, next thing is air dribbling. This is kinda harder and more complicated thing to do, because it requires from you really good car control in the air, so I think I'll leave you in my separate air dribble tutorial video, from which you will learn a lot more. Now, dribbling training. First, let's say something about training on PC, because PC players have something called workshop. And we have a lot of workshop maps related to dribbling. We have some with obstacles and more dribbling challenges with obstacles, and okay. Let's pick one, the most simple and accessible map which will accompany you in the road to perfect dribble skills. Let's say Dribbling Challenge 2. I've been using this training for like 4 years, and I have never found everything better than that. When I feel that I have to work on my dribbles, I just opt into it for like 15, maybe 20 minutes a day, and I feel like a newborn. It has 30 levels, and first 5 levels are very easy even for beginners, so you just have to grind them out until you pass out. I'm just kidding, of course, just grind it for 30 minutes a day, and after a week, 2, 3, you'll be a lot better at dribbles. Let's say something about grinding dribbles on consoles, because console players can't use workshop maps as we do. Best way would be to firstly go into free play and just keep the ball in your head while going around the field. It's very good for training ball control, and you'll learn how to turn with the ball on your head, and it's really important in case of flicks in normal match. Then I recommend you to go into this training pack, link in the description, in which you'll have really uncomfortable possessions of the ball, and additionally you can't drop it because you have limited time. Of course, try to flick the ball after going dead. It will really help you with learning car control, ball control, and understanding how important dribbles really are. They are necessary in almost every aspect of the game. When you take the ball with you, you want to pass, you want to shoot, you want to clear. Dribbles are used everywhere, and that's really the reason why you have to grind them out now. That's it for today. I hope that was very informative and you've learned a lot from it. Remember to grind them consistently and every time you feel that you lack something in them. I have a lot of situations when I think I'm dribbling really good and my flicks are just non-existent. Those are the most unsatisfying in Rocket League, I swear. So, if you like my video, like it, subscribe to my channel. It motivates me a lot to make more videos with even better quality. Remember, it's only a game. Bye bye.